What is going on, guys? My name is Grennan, and today we are talking about the one, the only, the Distant Star. Now, guys, this is the new scout rifle from the Iron Banner, and this is going to be a review on it. From my opinion, this could be completely biased. Don't take this as I am like the overlord and I'm telling you everything about this gun and how it sucks or if it's good or not. I'm just giving you my honest opinion of the gun, a review, if I think you should use it or not, if you have gotten it, what kind of rolls are good on it, and so on and so forth. We're going to be running it through some trials today, not like actual trials, but some tests, I should say. We'll be doing some Crucible, we'll be doing some PvE, and just all around something to make and see if this gun is worth using or worth hanging on to, or a lot of other things. So first off, let's just take a look at the weapon itself. It's a very unique looking scout rifle, a giant harpoon on the end that I wish Bungie would have done something with. For example, maybe a stronger melee and you'd use it as kind of a bayonet or something of sorts, but that didn't happen, unfortunately, and that's okay. But anyways, moving on, it looks just like the one you can get from the Archon Forge, except it is Iron Banner styled, so it's got the gray stock and the kind of bronzed barrel, it looks like. Now, the things that make this gun so good is not, or make it good, but make it worth my time using is its stability is high, its rate of fire is high, and its impact is high. Now, I also got very good rolls on it, but it is super similar to the hero formula, other than the fact that the impact is a tad higher and the fire rate's a little lower. Now, this could totally be argued about that, oh, the might is better, Well, yeah, of course the might is better, but this isn't a channel that we use this #1 gun in the game. This is a channel where we look at all the different possibilities and see how we can mix this game up and have fun with every weapon. Now, the roll that I got came with perfect balance, oiled frame, extended mag, crowd control, hidden hand, and single point sling. Now, I believe every single Distant Star that you get, rather, has oiled frame, extended mag, and crowd control. At least every single one that I've gotten has had these three, but the top ones are always different. Now, the fact that I got hidden hand just makes it a lot easier to get headshots when you're in, like, engagements where the enemy's running or something, or long range, and you'll just have that little bit of target acquisition that helps. Single point sling makes the ability to switch weapons, so if you're shotgunning, you can switch really quickly and you move quicker while aiming. I love that ability. It's just a nice small ability, passive ability that allows you to, again, use your target acquisition a little better, pick out those targets and go. And of course, perfect balance, it explains itself. It's a fantastic weapon, a fantastic perk rather, that will just all around help you out when you're playing the game. Now, I think all the sights are the same. It has the Iron Warrior sight, the Iron Range sight, and which you honestly never use. It's a sharpshooter, long range with enhanced target acquisition. It's surprisingly light. I prefer the red dot sight because it's a legit red dot sight. It has one dot. It's not a circle or anything. You guys will see that later when we actually do some stuff. What I did forget to mention as we wait for this Crucible map to load is the fact that I have used this gun thoroughly before. I just wanted to give a review to you guys so you can just kind of experience it and see how it plays and how it works. I did one on the hero formula earlier that had very positive responses, and I thought that I should do it again. So that's exactly what this video is going to be. And now we will get into the Crucible test. Apparently we're on Venus, and we will see you guys shortly. The #1 thing about this scout rifle that you will notice, like all scout rifles, is that if you are hitting your headshots, this gun will reward you. For example, I hit a bunch of body shots right there and did not do a ton of damage. However, with this next upcoming kill, you will see that I have made an effort to hit these headshots and shut down a lingering song, guys. That is exactly what that was. He had killed me before. Now, like I said, it is rewarding. However, it can also be very difficult. I was fortunate and got a good roll on this weapon. And as cheesy as it sounds, my personal favorite traits of this weapon are the way it handles, the way it looks, the way it feels, even the way it sounds, guys. Since it is so different, it is just an all-around pleasurable weapon to use. Like, it is different. It is not like any other scout rifle. Granted, I said that with the hero formula, but that was an exception as well. This one actually sounds different. The sights are different. It looks different, like 1000% different. And that, to me, is just very valuable when it comes to a good weapon. Now, this can be disputed again. This is going to be an incredibly biased opinion. I can't speak for every single person in the community. Some people just like the Mida and will always stick with the Mida. But for me, the difference is key. The difference makes the gun special for me, and that is just, again, my opinion. Now, a larger con to this weapon that I think is one of the biggest deals that makes this gun possibly not as good as it should be is the magazine size. Yes, I know you can use extended mag, but the fact that you have your braced frame just makes the weapon so much better. So you can't sacrifice that just for a few extra rounds. I believe it only gives you 2. So your best bet's always gonna be to choose that braced or oiled frame, I forget which one it is, over the extended magazine. You'll find yourself reloading a lot more with this, but since you do have that reload faster ability on the weapon, it will just make it a lot easier. That's kind of a trade-off with the small magazine size. After that match, the number one thing I can say is this gun is a solid Crucible weapon. I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. I had 27 kills in about 10 deaths, so I went, no, excuse me, not 10 deaths, about probably 14 deaths. We had a 1.93 KD ratio that game. It speaks for itself, guys. Like I said, I am an above average Crucible player, so an average Crucible player at best could at least manage probably a 1 to a 1.5 KD. Now onto the PvE tests. Now normally for a PvE test like this, I would be doing a heroic strike. However, this week small arms is on, so that'll skew our results. So instead what we're gonna do is just go into the Plague Lands, maybe do some Archon Forge and just patrol all around. I'm not going to do the raid or anything, because if you're going to do the raid, you're obviously going to want to use the Chaos Dogma or the Genesis Change. There's no question about it. Just the fact that you get that bonus damage to fallen enemies is going to totally make this gun worthless in the raid. So for the raid, I'd give it probably like a 2 out of 10. It's not a weapon you would use. You're going to want to use the best possible weapon against the enemy type in the raid, and the Chaos Dogma and the Genesis Change, as I said before, are going to be your best bet. Now, as for PvE, pretty much every single gun that you use, be it a blue, a green, an exotic, anything, it's going to be about the same. The only thing that's really going to make a difference is the fire rate, the impact, the reload speed, factors like that. Now, this weapon that I'm noticing right now, it has a very quick reload speed and a moderately high to high fire rate. What has to be this gun's best attribute is its handling, how snappy it is, how quick you can acquire a target. It's just very, very fast. You can see right there how I managed to pick that headshot incredibly quickly. It's a fun weapon to use all around. I enjoy it. In PvE, I'd have to give at least an 8 out of 10. Since every single gun in PvE, unless you're doing the raid, of course, is going to be about the same. There's no differentiating between an exotic, between a blue, a green, whatever you want to use. It's going to all be about the same no matter what you do. Shotgun this by, kill him, see if we get anything decent there, which we did not. Now, that's going to pretty much wrap up this review, guys. I just wanted to show you that the PvE aspect of it is going to be, again, incredibly inaccurate, because it's all about personal preference when it comes to doing patrol, doing the raid, doing strikes, all the above. But guys, I hope this review helped you a little bit. Again, it could be incredibly biased based on my opinion, but this is as straightforward as I can get with you. I personally very much enjoy this weapon. In fact, I use it on my main all the time unless I am playing the raid, in which I will use my Chaos Dogma. I did a review on this weapon. I love it. It's good only for the raid. It sucks in Crucible, and it's not fun to use in PvE because the fire rate is so slow and the impact is so high. This one, it's a perfect harmony. For me, it is extremely similar to the hero formula. In fact, I think I'd almost use the Distant Star over the hero formula in the Crucible. That's going to do it for me. Like I said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.